Welcome to the Gals Guide podcast. Join us on an adventure to get to know famous and infamous women from around the world. Each of our presenters has a pick. Is she ancient history? Is she breaking news? Is she safe for work? Well, that's up to each presenter. All we know is that...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome back to the Gals Guide podcast. It is a new month and a new theme, and this year we are focusing on personal and collective well-being. What does well-being look like when we take care of ourselves, and what does well-being look like when we put our focus on the community around us? This month on our well-being journey, we are leaning into Nourishment and the Table. We're going to be looking at food as care and culture. We're going to be learning about women who preserved culinary traditions, built community kitchens, and tied survival to nourishment. So who are the gal pals that are serving up nourishment this month? See what I did there? I've got first up, it's the Gals Guide president, book club director, and my favorite foodie. It's Katie Young, everybody. Yay!
Oh, thank you. I do kind of feel like it's my month to shine.
It really is. It's lovely. No pressure whatsoever, but at the same time, I feel like you've lived a whole life for this.
I mean, it's the only Jeopardy category I can close down.
Sweet.
You give me a food category, I'm going all the way through. Triple
Right.
Jeopardy me, if that's a thing.
Why not?
Suck
Yes.
it to me, they say.
So, Katie, in the spirit of well-being, though, how are you taking care of yourself this month? It's the hard question right out of the gate.
Well, actually, not too bad this month because, I'm so excited. Last Saturday was my first pottery wheel class, and I've signed up for an 8-week class, and it was so awesome.
Nice.
It was amazing. And I think it has my creativity already like pre-sparked because last week I made a whole bunch of different meals that I haven't made before.
Oh.
And I blew everybody's mind around here by doing a mashed combination of like Idaho potatoes and sweet potatoes.
Oh,
which
I can see that working.
I saw a YouTube video and I had never thought of mashing the two together, even though I like both potatoes.
Right.
It was kind of like a 3/4 reg potato, 1/4 sweet potato.
Okay.
And I feel like this has to be on the podcast because I want others to know you can do this and it will be a good result.
Ooh.
More potatoes.
Right?
Live your life with more potatoes.
Exactly. I can
get you these root vegetables.
I like it.
It was so good.
I'm gonna have to try that. We just bought some. We just bought some russet potatoes, but we could run back to the store and get some sweet potatoes and try this. I like it.
Well, it was a vegan recipe because my husband eats vegan. But the idea was also to make them kind of cheesy potatoes. So take that as you will with your own diet. So I had nutritional yeast and I even threw in some garlic powder and it was superb. So take it and run with it, people out there. But yeah,
hungry
this month it's feeling good because I'm pretty much obsessed with pottery as well. But you know, what do you serve your food on, right? So I'm taking some time for myself this month to make some art.
I like it. You need to make a big potato bowl.
Potato.
Right. That's right.
Potato pot.
A real vessel for all my mashed potatoes.
I had one growing up that was ceramic and it looked like a potato that was hollowed out and we put mashed potatoes in it. So it was like, Inception.
Ooh, yes.
Sweet. All right. Well, next up, she is vice president of Gals Guide and our head librarian. It's Bonnie Fillenworth, everybody.
Bonnie. Woo, woo, woo.
So, Bonnie, how are you taking care of yourself this month?
Gosh. I don't know about taking care of myself like this month. I'm trying to plan because we've got cons coming up and art fairs. So I'm trying to make sure I've got deadlines in a row and trying to plan out, what I'm going to be doing, which month. So I don't try to do it all, the week before a thing. I'm trying to be nice to future Bonnie.
But we're organized.
Yeah. We're also trying to order, for nourishy stuff, fruit trees, blueberries, blackberries, kinds of stuff. We probably won't get any this year because they're baby plants. But
get
we're
them in the ground.
Going to be nourishing in the future.
Sweet. right. I dig it. I dig it. Well, next up, I can't believe it's been 2 years. I feel really bad. Like when I looked that up and I went, has it really been 2 years? Because she always picks an amazing woman to talk about. And I'm so happy to have her back. It's Amy Dalton, everybody. Yay! So welcome back, Amy. And how are you taking care of yourself this month? I know you come in a deep question.
Well, I guess I could say I'm taking care of myself by taking care of other things.
Sure. Yes.
I started volunteering at an animal rescue.
Oh.
And so, it's so great. And I do spend a lot of time like just sweeping up
Crap.
tons and tons of poo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But after the poo, then I get to sit around and like snuggle all the rabbits and the baby beavers and the capybara and the...
You have cappies?
What?
They have two. I'm volunteering at a rescue called the Pipsqueakery.
Aww.
And they actually they got pretty big on social media because their beaver, Agnes, she actually was like on Good Morning America or one of the morning shows. Like they have tons of followers and it's really fun. And Agnes even had her own like little stuffed animal, but it's just crazy. And the whole place, it's like my little happy place where I get to go out and like see all the little babies and all that.
And boop the snoots.
Boop all the snoots, hold all the babies, pet everything, hug everything, and like it's terrible. And
and wonderful.
I know. I took 3 hamsters home to foster, but no, I'm keeping them forever. And
failed fosters all around.
So I guess taking care of me is just taking care of all those little guys too.
Yeah, the little fuzzy ones.
So where is this at?
Bloomington.
Oh my goodness, that's
and
too close.
I'm serious. If you want to come with me,
no.
I go every other either Saturday or Sunday, usually Saturday, and they're perfectly fine if I bring someone with me. And it is just so much fun. And everybody who works there and volunteers there is so nice. And
I see a possum on their website. I love possums.
Oh yeah. They have.
Please.
I think they have 2 right now. Daisy and Petunia.
Gosh.
And Daisy might have to stay.
Right.
Apparently, yes. Apparently, she
can't be fostered.
She will not like be wild. She just wants to be snuggled. But Petunia probably be released. There's a lot of groundhogs. They do part wild rehab and part rodent rescue.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then they have a lot of animals that are there in sanctuary. There's like a huge guinea pig room that is just the most fun place to be, and 2 rabbit rooms and little ratties, lots of squirrels.
Is there an otter situation yet?
No, but there is a lot of beavers. Many beavers, and they are all still pettable.
Oh,
can you let me know when you guys come across an armadillo?
Oh, yes, I do. I love those. I have never seen one in Indiana yet.
I know.
I heard that they're like migrating back to Indiana. Like, I guess they used to be here back in the day and they're making their way back.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will bring one in someday.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff comes there too that even if nobody on their staff can handle it, they'll take it and get it to a rehabber that knows how to work with that kind of animal. Yeah, I've seen foxes come through. There's
amazing.
A surprising amount of turtles.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. We have rescued a fair share of turtles in our day.
Right. And there's some like more there's 2 sulcata tortoises.
Ooh.
And there's a bunch of goats and sheep too. I can't even talk about it.
Right, there you go. There's a lot of animals. There are
a lot of animals. I love them all. And please with me and edit all of this out.
There you go. No, you're good. We love our animals around here, especially even when they invade podcasts. So, I love it. I love it. Well, as for me, I am Leah Leach. I'm the executive director and founder of Gals Guide. I'm taking care of myself this month. I'm definitely going to be eating my feelings and not apologizing for it. I mean, it's nourishment in the table, so it's going to freaking happen. Also, I'm going to spend a lot more time outside. We have a trip to Denver, Colorado coming up, and it is for Josh and I's 28th wedding anniversary. And the kids found a cool anime concert that they're going to. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 exploring in Denver. So looking forward to some outside mountain air. And if there's snow on the ground, I'm still fine with it because I'm outside. So yeah,
how's that drive gonna be?
It's 22 hours. We're going to Mount Rushmore in between.
Mm-hmm.
So we've never been to, well, actually, the last time I was at Mount Rushmore, there's a photo of me, but I don't remember it because I was like 2 years old. So I was too little to remember it. So I'm going to say for the first time because just because there's a picture of me there doesn't mean I recollect. It's kind of like, also my drinking days. You can tell me I was there. I don't know. Sweet. Wow. Buddy, are you ready to go first?
Sure.
Danta, who do you have for us?
I have the amazing lady that I spelled her name wrong here. The Claire Saffitz. So I think how you pronounce it. I keep wanting to put a T. I keep wanting to make it Staffitz.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think there's not a T at the beginning. So I think it's Saffitz.
Fun.
I came across her doing she has a gourmet make series on YouTube that she was doing when she worked at Bon Appetit. That's where I found her, and she is just a delightful little person.
Sweet.
And we are almost twins. She was born 11 days after me. So,
same year?
Same year.
Hey, look at that.
So both Virgos rocking it in 86.
Nice.
And since she is also only 39, soon to be 40, there's not like a whole lot of information about like her upbringing because she's still, young and kicking it.
Right.
But I was going through different interviews that she's done with people, and when she's not talking about delicious food, I figured out that her father was a professor at some point. I don't know of what, and I didn't hear about like what her mom did.
Gotcha.
But as a child, her mother would like yell at her to go out and play or go watch television because she was such a little book nerd and into studying, and like she would not like go be a child. So her mom would be like, "Go outside."
Go outside.
So Claire ended up going to Harvard, like you do.
Sure.
When you're a giant
Lucky.
book nerd. Yep. And she got a degree in history and literature and ended up moving to New York after college. And she did an internship and some temp jobs in retail before she decided to do culinary school. And she decided to do culinary school in France because it was less expensive than doing it in the US. To
I've heard that. Yeah.
To live and go to culinary school in France was cheaper than to do it in New York.
Yeah.
And she lucked out the school that she went to. They spoke English, and so she didn't have to learn French. And it didn't sound like she didn't sound like it picked up French. People were like, "Oh, you studying in France? You know French?" And she's like, "No." Right. She's like, "I know some French food words." I think she said she could speak French kitchen, but not really anything outside of that.
My son has taken 4 years of French, and we're like, translate this, and he's like, nope. 4 years of French, still doesn't know it.
I'm doing the Duolingo French, and it's frustrating because it's like starting to throw other little thingies at me. As like it was like the word for white is now different if you're talking about a thing that is singular or plural, and then also if that thing is male or female. So I'm like, I have to know 5 different versions of the color white. Now I'm like, what is happening?
Yups.
I'm like, what are you doing? But she did culinary school. And then after she came back, she applied for grad schools. She ended up getting into a master's program in Canada and studied history of foods and read a lot of really old cookbooks as like her textbooks. She said she really likes to find things that are I'm blanking on the term for it now. I'm wanting to say free market, but they're so old they're not copyrighted anymore. So you'll find a bunch of them on the internet.
The public domain?
Yeah, they'll be like from 1600s, like really old stuff.
Nice.
Let's see, I did not put a year on here. I feel like it was around 2015 or so.
Before the COVID times.
Yeah, before the COVID times. She became a contributing editor to Bon Appetit and was also a freelance recipe tester.
Nice.
And she said some of the first videos that she was in, she was just like, it was like a how-to, and it was just like her hands would be in the video, like kneading dough or something. Like it wasn't a big production thing.
She was there though.
The old
but
hands video.
She was there. Yeah.
Doing little hands.
But yeah, she started her gourmet make series, which is where she would take usually like junk food or like chocolates. Like she's done like Skittles, Cheetos, Pop Tarts, Ferrero Rochers, Kit Kats, like all these little foods, and they don't tell her what she's doing before she gets there. And she has 3 kitchen days. I'm not sure if they're actually literally 3 days in a row, or if they are all the time, but she has like 3 days to kind of figure out how to make it and probably make it a little bit better. So she'll usually read through like the ingredient list and try to figure out what's happening. And usually, day 1 goes pretty smoothly. She's like, okay, I've got molds for this, and I'm going to temper some chocolate. And then usually day 2 or 3, shit hits the fan, like stuff's not holding shape, like. But she usually works it out. That there's something, and I think she said anything would be either close in how it looks or how it tastes, but usually not both.
It would get close-ish.
Yeah, a lot of them she's like, this is like this, but it's better.
Yes.
And like if you wanted to, you could follow along at home and do the same kind of things. Some of the things like you would need, I mean, some of them were like chocolate molds, which you could get online, but some of them
you need like special equipment or something.
Yeah, she had, I don't think it was just a dehydrator, but it was something like some kind of mega dehydrator, something she would use a lot. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should get one of those. And of course, she's got all this education. She knows how to do this. Yeah, she talked about when she was in school, she did not pastry. She's known as being like a pastry chef now. Mm-hmm. But she did, I think they called it cuisine school. She was pretty sure she didn't want to just work in a kitchen, but she wanted to make sure, for sure, and definitely have that experience. And she was talking about they're over there and they're like, doing the thing where they're all yelling at you, and she was just kind of laughing like, okay.
Like an episode of The Bear.
It sounded like, I haven't seen it. Oh, who's that guy? I don't even remember.
Gordon Ramsay? Anthony Bourdain?
Yeah, I feel like it was
behind.
Like, oh, that's it.
Right, exactly.
My cooking shows are pretty limited. I need to do the British Bake Off, but I've pretty much just done Alton Brown is adorable. Little nerdy dude.
Exactly. Classics. I'm all about the Guy Fieri. If it's a Fieri universe, a Flavortown universe, I'm all in. Nice. I bought the Kool-Aid. I have the sauce.
But she ended up leaving Bon Appetit around 2020, around the same time that there was like a large falling out of the company. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not sure if they've gone into exact details of what happened. Sounds like one of the very higher ups, like it got triggered by someone found a photo that his wife had posted of him in black or brown face, which led to a whole bunch of people being like, yeah, he's a racist dude.
Ooh,
And then
out.
some of the people of color were coming forward and they were like, hey, I don't get paid for some of these, videos that I'm in, but some of my white peers have been paid. And some other people are like, I haven't had a raise in 3 years. Like, so it sounded like several people doing some shady shit, and a bunch of people ended up leaving.
Gotcha. Plus, it was 2020. The world was
Yeah.
great. Does the sarcasm come through the podcast with the great? Okay.
So
Fair.
I'm not sure if she was right before that or as that was happening, because like I don't know what was with her contract or whatever. But it was around that same time, and I think from the people that we watched at the same time, maybe only one or two are still there, maybe. Oh. But she's since started her own YouTube channel where she does mostly desserts from her 2 cookbooks that she has. Because her first book is called Dessert Person, because she's a dessert person.
Dessert person.
And her second one, which I just found out she had a second one, because we only have her first one, is What's for Dessert?
Hey! It's a good question.
And then I swear I've seen videos in both places, and I was trying to ask Trey if he remembered, because we're way behind on watching stuff. But they have a apartment in New York that they would film stuff in, and I think they have a house in like upstate New York. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if the videos, I think the first couple were maybe her in-laws that she was filming in. But
whatever's available and looks nice on camera.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if they live in
the
both
Nancy
places.
Meyer's kitchen.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, her one in New York is a 1-bedroom apartment, so I'm sure that was very cramped to fit her. And then she said she has 3 other crew members helping her make videos, so I'm sure it's very
tight,
cramped. And her kitties usually make appearances. She has, well, at least the interview that I caught it in, she said she had 3 cats. And she also mentioned maybe chickens. And I'm like, this is the first time in New York having chickens. I think in her other place.
Okay.
I think at one point they had an apartment, and I think they would go out to in-laws, and I think they've since maybe bought someplace in upstate New York.
Gotcha.
And I'm not sure if they commute back and forth or they sold. I'm not sure.
Or a caretaker.
Sold the apartment. Yeah. But yeah, and then she has a husband who's also a chef. And then 3 cats and maybe chickens.
Sweet. There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah, she's just adorable. I read some article. It was a Harvard article talking about like a specific dessert and doing like a little interview with her. And they said that she's like the in-person ratatouille or something. That she's just, like you can do it little.
Anyone can cook.
She's adorable. And she has
I like it.
Right when, I think after my streak started developing, we started watching her, and I was like, she's got a streak too. She has very impressive racing stripes, I think, on both sides. I've mostly just got it on the one. Just very nice. I found some article that was, the thing that I clicked on for it was that Claire blames the election for turning her hair gray. But then the article was just talking about
time.
But then the article is just talking about all the makeup products she uses, and I'm like, okay, this is not like really about. But she talked about at first dyeing her streaks, with the help of, she had the hair salon, and then she would do it at home, and then she's just like, screw it.
Yeah. Especially if it doesn't take. Like, for some other reason, if it's not susceptible to color or anything like that, be like, just rock it.
Yeah. So she also, on top of her fabulous baking skills, has a really great hair game, and then she usually has really adorable earrings. So we're usually watching the videos. I'm like, what is that? That's adorable.
Matching the earrings to the dessert, perhaps, right?
She usually just has little dangly something, almost like they're made out of polymer clay a lot, kind of. Very.
Katie, didn't you make earrings like in the last couple of months?
Yeah, I have been making the polymer clay earrings.
Nice.
That's what I thought.
So
thought I saw.
I don't know that they're adorable, but
I'm sure they are. Those little pots were adorable. I'm very excited to see what color you
oh,
guys.
thanks.
They're
Yes.
too cute. Any other questions or thoughts on the wonderful Claire?
I've been like Googling while we talk, and she is adorable. I was already looking at the recipes they suggest out of her book, and there's like an icebox tiramisu that looks amazing.
The tiramisu.
So-
There's layers to the shit, player. Tiramisu.
That's right. So,
Sorry, it's a
you know,
Macklemore
summer's
reference.
coming, guys.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no oven dessert.
Yep,
Put it
there you
on your
go.
list.
Yeah, why heat up the house?
Right? Brewed coffee, Kahlua, egg yolk, sugar, espresso powder, vanilla, mascarpone, heavy cream, lady fingers,
Yes.
cocoa powder.
Tiramisu.
It's done.
I like it. It's like
I
we're
mean,
already just
It's
gobbling it
Nourishment
up.
Month. We have
Exactly.
to talk
Yep.
food. So
Yeah,
And eat our
gotta
feelings.
share
get
the
on it.
Wow.
recipe.
Tiramisu icebox cake.
Perfect. I like it. All right. Should I wrap us up for this episode?
Go for it.
Sweet. Well, that wraps us up for this week. Join the Gals Guide podcast next week as we learn about more nourishment at the table. Thanks for listening. That's another woven thread into our personal and collective well-being tapestry. If you loved learning about women's history or are looking for some self-care, discover even more community and care at galsguide.org. Until next time, keep sharing women's stories.